guys, what's happening? Welcome to the first video of my new YouTube channel, Back to Basics. This is Offensive Gekana. Well, I am Offensive Gekana. That actually sounded so weird. I'm Offensive Gekana. I'm a 20-year-old, university student from Pretoria. And just to give you guys context about my life, I'm the eldest of two. My little sister's actually there behind the lens. You guys can't see her. She's my director, director. I almost said director is. Hashtag dismantle patriarchy. But yeah, she's my director. Young Spike Lee. So I'm the eldest of two. I live at home still, and this is just to give you context because this channel is gonna be about finance. For those of you who know me, I'm really passionate about teaching people financial literacy because I've really seen it help me in my life, and really I've begun to live an empowered life because of the financial decisions that I make, because of the principles that I've learned and applied. And that's really what I wanna convey to you guys today. Back to Basics. That's the name of the channel, and we're gonna emphasize the basics. So used to be called Financial Fridays on Instagram TV. And then that's where I really learned a lot of lessons, and I think that sets the basis for the first video today. What happened to Financial Fridays? What did I learn? Why was I so quiet? Because I remember I started off, it was something that was really burning on the inside of me. I wanted to do this vision really came upon my heart. Like last year May, I wrote it in my diary. I was like, I'll start a financial series where I speak about the basics or the principles that I've learned, and I really want to convey it to other people because I see people struggling. The world is always preaching make more money, but it's never what do I do with what I have, because that's what really matters. It's not about how much money you make, it's about how well you manage what you have. And then as you increase over time, the principles remain the same, because you could have a little and want more, and then when you get more, you still struggle with more. So it's like, I'm gonna be direct, you're more useless.
I just want to emphasize that there was no shade meant at all at this point of the video, and nobody's useless. So please keep watching the show.
I'm not saying you're useless for the mere fact that you're on this channel. You're gonna become useful. I just want to thank you guys for taking the time out of your day, for buying out the time, for buying out the data, for buying out whatever else you want to call it, to spend time with me, because you could literally be doing anything else but you're here watching this video. So I really want to thank you so much, and I really hope that this video adds value to your life. So it started out as Financial Fridays with Offensive Gekana last year, October. And then, that's my story really. The things that I learned from that, there are 2 or 3 things, not 3. The first thing is that I want to teach you guys that I want to share with you guys, the lessons that I learned from Financial Fridays, is that start with what you have. Trust me, start with what you have. Right now I'm fortunate enough to have my own recording equipment, from the device to record to the equipment surrounding it. I'm fortunate enough to have that, but I didn't have all of this a year ago. I didn't have anything. I had a phone, it was 16 gigs, and I think that with 16 gigs in 2019 or 2020, there's not much you can do. The system is already taking 8 gigs. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but you get what I'm saying. But I didn't let that stop me. I remember I hit up my friend Nozi, IX Nozi. I think she's still called that. Hopefully she is. I'll have all the socials just to thank her, because she really helped me. So I hit up Nozi because she's live with the recording, to just record, to help me with the equipment at the time, and then as well as the editing, because I couldn't edit. I didn't know anything. All I had was a dream. You know what they say, $1 and a dream. All I had was a dream. I was just like, I really want to share my experiences and my story with people out there. I don't have much, but I have a dream, and I'm not going to accept any excuses, because I could have easily said, you know what, I can't start a YouTube channel, I can't start this because I don't have equipment, because I don't have enough, because I started with what I had. I asked around, I asked for help. I asked for help. Most importantly, I asked for help. And from there, on my Instagram, you guys can actually check it out. I started Financial Fridays with Ofenseke Ghana, and that was for me it was a success, you know, because I don't associate success with numbers. I just associate success with, I don't know, courage and just stepping out, you know, stepping out. So yeah, that was a success for me. And then after that, I realized that it's actually a bit like, you know, I'd record with Nozi's equipment, and I'd have to wait for her to edit for me because I couldn't do anything. All I did was literally speak. It's actually so funny now that I think of it. And in that time, I realized that, geez, you know, like all humans, you want things done at a certain time, but she's doing me a favor, so I can't really press her because she's doing me a favor, so I just have to wait. And then I realized that, okay, nah, I have to make a plan. I have to start saving, you know. And that's when I had already been applying principles in my financial life to live and walk an empowered life. So at the time I was like, you know what, I need to start saving, start making a plan to get my own equipment. And again, with the context that I've given you guys, we're not balling out here. I receive an allowance from my parents, and it's really moderate or modest, whatever word you wanna call it. It's nothing outlandish. So, and at the time, like, I buy my own groceries while I'm, you know, at res. So, you know, it was, at the time, equipment was out of reach in terms of, I don't have enough money. But again, I don't accept excuses in my life. I'm not one person who accepts excuses. And that's really the first thing that I want to tell you guys is, don't accept any excuses when it comes to anything that you want to start. If you want to start it. Do not accept any excuses. I don't care how bad it looks, you know, as long as you start, because then you're successful, because you took that leap of faith and you made a plan. Too many people are out here sitting because they want to put something out that's perfect first time. It doesn't work like that. First things first, there's no such thing as perfection. You know, you strive for excellence, not perfection. And then so don't accept any excuses. And then as time went, I made more videos. In terms of consistency, it was lacking, but I mean, when the baby starts walking, you know, it doesn't just start walking the same time. Next thing, casta semenya. Nah, it's a few baby steps. You fall down, and we take it a day at a time. So fast forward, early this year, I ended up recording with AB as well, because I don't want to burden Nozi. So this is where, like, now I'm outsourcing. I'm not accepting any excuses. I recorded with AB, my boy Aravi, you know, shout out, much love, my boy. I recorded with him as well, and same chat there. You know, it's like I didn't have none of the stuff was mine. Still, I was depending on who was editing for me at the time. Now, my boy Ntsako is editing for me. Do you guys see what's going on here? It's like, as much as I'm not accepting excuses, and I'm putting out something, it's at the same time, it's like, geez, you know, I need to start doing it on my own. So yeah, that's why I took a long break. I just realized that, no, dude, it can't continue like this. Like, yes, you started something aware, but it can't continue like this, you know? So I took time out, and in this time, I've managed to get equipment. And how did I get equipment? You know, I didn't join a team and sell products. You know, I didn't snipe entries. I didn't do all those crazy outlandish things.
Again, I want to emphasize, no shade or love.
Okay, I'm not gonna get into that technically, but like, I'm a long-term investor, and we're gonna speak about those things as the channel progresses. Which brings me to really the vision and the mission of Back to Basics, is to emphasize the basics that I applied, and that I apply on a daily basis to live an empowered life financially, you know, to emphasize the basics. So the vision for this channel is to create independent and critical thinking consumers of the economy through emphasizing the basics found in the economy. So you're going to emphasize interest, you're going to emphasize budgeting, you're going to emphasize inflation, all the basic things that we all overlook. I'm going to emphasize, break it down, and apply and share with you guys the way I understand it and the way it has worked for me, because really I find that usually these things are overcomplicated, really. Like, I read some articles and I'm like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? You could really explain this in much simpler terms. And I think for the mere fact that I know with me, when someone I know tells me something, it's a bit more, it's like away, it's a bit more in reach. When someone I know tells me about, or tells me, oh, you can do this. Whereas like someone on the other side of the ocean telling me that you can do it, yeah, I believe it, but yeah, I don't know you, bro. So I really hope it's the same with me, because I'm assuming that a lot of the people who are gonna watch this know who I am, and people who in South Africa, really, because my vision in South Africa and Africa is just to create critical and independent thinking consumers who are going to make better decisions financially, and not allow money to control them, but you use money to build, because at the end of the day, that's all money is just a tool. It's nothing more, nothing less. It's a tool that you use to build, so yeah, that's really the where I've been, what happened, what I learned. So just to wrap it up, what did I learn? Never accept any excuses. Use what you have. Believe. Like, believe. There's so much going on in this world, and it's like you look at this person, they're doing well. Yo, that YouTube channel is popping, or that whatever, the equipment, like, I don't know, like, you know how we are, and then you look at yourself, it's like, phew, now you begin to compare yourself like with other people, and that sense of belief begins to go away. Believe in your product. Believe, and start now. Whatever it is, if it's YouTube, business, whatever it may be, start now. So yeah, that's me. That's the first video of Back to Basics, just setting the foundation. I hope you guys received whatever it is that I'm sharing with you guys. So yeah, what I learned, and the vision and the mission for this channel is really to create a better South Africa, because I've seen with me making better financial decisions, my world is better, like my immediate world is better. So if each and every single one of us, make better decisions, that way we create a better economy. We're not gonna suffer from consumerism. When the supplier, so the suppliers, everyone. So I'm gonna use this example because it was funny. Zara. When Zara says sale, we don't jump as if we don't have priorities.
Before I lose any subscribers on my first video, again, no shade or love.
Sit down and you plan. It's a part of the budget. It's a part of the plan. No, it's fine. I know it's a sale, but it's not part of the plan. Stick to the plan. Such decisions, if we all, and that's just context and an example for you guys to understand, if you all make better decisions, that's how you're going to create a better economy. Not depending on the government. Shout out to the government. Not depending on them, but really taking responsibility and bettering ourselves, and teaching each other, sharing with each other, and taking you really through this journey, because my vision is really to have a journey of continuity. It's like, okay, I can budget now, what's next? Okay, after that, what's next? After that, what's next? And really make it as I don't know, presentable, but yet broad, but as presentable as possible. So yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Comment, like, subscribe down below. This is my first video, so I might be a bit rusty, but we improve over time. That's one thing about me. I always improve. I never lose. I always learn. And yeah, thank you guys so much.